What up, y'all? This is your boy Anton, back with another Simply Marvelous live show. Today, we're going to take it in another direction. But before we choose that direction, let me introduce my special guest. Oh, man. Fellow video game nerd, coalition member, one half of officially a member of the the low lives.
Oh my gosh.
Oh man,
The
y'all
low
know who it
lives.
is. The big homie, Avik Ryuchi, aka Nate Bacon. What's good with you there, boy?
Hey man, I'm good. I'm
You good?
glad to be here.
Uh-huh.
Glad you invited your boy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I see you got the green screen back there just in case you got a stunt double. You need to
Oh yeah.
edit something.
Something might fly out of nowhere.
No doubt. Oh man. Well, this live show, y'all, we're gonna steer away from Marvel film, TV, and all that, and we're gonna actually talk gaming, Marvel gaming to be specific. We will venture into a little, talk about other stuff a little bit, but today is about Marvel gaming. So I brought on my fellow gaming nerd to talk about some things Marvel related. Hope you guys are ready. Hope you enjoy. If you are new to the channel, please subscribe. Hit that like button. We really like that like button because that pushes us in that algorithm. You know what I mean? And if you have comments, please leave them in the comments below, and we will get to those during the show. But without further ado, Nate Bacon,
What's
what
up?
you been
What's
playing
up?
on them sticks lately, man? What you been playing before we get into Marvel stuff? What you been playing lately, if you have been
Man,
playing?
the only thing I stay on is Mortal Kombat. You
Mortal
know,
Kombat.
Mortal Kombat and
Mhm.
the multiverses. I've been trying a little bit of the multiverses. I haven't been able to get in it like I want to, but
Mhm.
I'm testing the waters. Especially, I heard there's some Mortal Kombat characters coming to the multiverse.
Of course, they seem to
Mhm.
fall into every game somehow. Just magically show up into all other fighting games somehow.
Mhm.
No doubt. So yeah, multiverses and MK, of course. MK, of course. Man, I just been on that Madden. Not gonna lie, man. Madden 23, hella frustrating, but fun at the same time.
Still
Waiting
ain't
on
picked
some
it
new.
up.
Yeah,
Look, man, I've been thinking about it, but I need that block of time that I can get that practice in.
man. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not listening to what Nate is talking about when it comes to a 2K
Oh
or
my gosh.
Madden. We're not hearing none of that.
I got to
None
build
of
my
that.
credit back up.
You need to cop them games. That's
Oh my
that's the only way
goodness.
you build your credit if you actually get the games. Every season, one of these games drops. He's like, man, I'm gonna have to go ahead and buy one so I can whoop your tail in it.
I think I got that 2017.
Ladies and gentlemen, what year are we in? We are in 2022.
Oh.
Madden 23 dropped this month, and NBA 2K23 dropped this month.
Mm.
So he's 5 years late, y'all. Excuse me. Five. Anyways, don't play with me. You stick to Mortal Kombat, man. That's what it is, I think. All right. All right, man. Let's just
Mm.
talk about some of these games real quick. We will talk about more games other than this at the end. Matter of fact, I'm gonna pose this question to you
Mm.
so you can think about it before we get to it in the very end. I want you to think about your dream Marvel game. What would it be? What would you do? What would you need it to look like? All that. So just have that twirling around in your wig piece when we get to that later. All right. All right.
Mhm.
So let's talk Marvel games. First game we're going to talk
Alright.
about real quick is a game that is actually out real quick, and that is Marvel Avengers. I really just
Um,
want to know, did you ever put your hands on that game? Did you play it? How did you feel about it? Did you like it? Did you hate it?
I played it a little bit
Mhm.
and it seemed cool. It
Straight.
seemed cool. It was definitely playable, but it seemed like it could have been better.
Mm-hmm.
And like I have an idea, like just a theory of how it could have been better.
Mm-hmm.
Who made this game?
Square Enix.
Okay. I think if Insomniac made it, it probably would have been a little better.
I mean, amen to that. That's for
Even
sure.
though Square Enix is my, you know what I mean? That's
It's Final Fantasy and all
yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's my stuff right there. But it's just like Insomniac is doing a good job on putting them games out.
Yeah. I agree. You know, I definitely played Avengers. I only played it because Black Panther was on there. You know, it can't. I think it was at a point where it was actually free. The Marvel Avengers. No, I take that back. I copped it for like $20, knowing that Black Panther will be releasing within that next month. So I played a little bit of it before the Black Panther came on. It was cool, you know. I'm slightly disappointed because you hear Marvel Avengers, you're like, oh snap, man, this game about to be crazy, you know.
Oh yeah.
But you know, and then I played and I'm like, okay. I mean, I see where they were going with it, but it managed to just turn out to be
Mm-hmm.
you know,
It
Black
was
Panther.
definitely playable.
Yeah, it's playable for sure. It really is playable if you have a gang of homies that can hop on that thing with
Oh
you
yeah.
and you know go to battle that way. But
You
that's where
should
I think it was.
you should have
Nah,
told me.
the thing is, that's where the game went wrong.
Huh?
That's you know me. That's not my steez.
Man, Captain Solo Dolo in the building.
And it even it's yeah. I mean, you know, I am Captain Solo Dolo for sure though. For real, for real. But nah, it's a game built on microtransactions.
Mm-hmm.
I hate games built like that. I can't stand that when they're trying to get money out of you all the time. Or yeah, it's just microtransactions. Now they redeem themselves by not charging you for DLC characters, which is another reason I pulled this up because Winter Soldier is the next DC character. I think it's following who was last. If it wasn't Spider-Man, I think it was Spider-Man was the last character they dropped. They've dropped a host of new characters, and they're all free. So I appreciate them that they appreciate them for that, and they give you new missions. But it just, I'm a story guy, man. That's why I love, you know, what I mean, God of War and games like that. They give you a straight up story, and you stick to that story. This has multiple branching stories that it's too much for me. It was too much.
I
Less
mean,
about
what, a whole bunch of side missions?
it was a whole bunch of side missions. It just wasn't focused. That's
Oh,
what it is.
okay.
It's not a focused game to
Mhm.
me, you know. But I am hyped to see what the Winter Soldier looks like, Bucky Barnes coming across in this game, and hopefully it's dope. I haven't played this game in months. My boy Tan, you already know Tanner, man. This is his
Oh,
game.
yeah.
Tanner,
He
he
be
loves
on it.
this game. He be on it, man. He's a Thor guy, so he didn't wreck a lot of shop with Thor. Matter of fact, last time he was I don't think the last time, but the time before last he was at my crib, he kind of upgraded one of my characters on there. So I appreciate him for that. I need to
Oh, shoot.
get on there.
Dang.
I need to jump on that at some point.
Wait, what? Did you say it's free now?
No, not now. Not it's
Oh, it
not.
was free for a minute.
It was free at a certain point. It was free, but
Oh,
I think I copped it before the game became free. But it was only like $20 when I copped it. So
might check that out. See what's
no,
going on.
it's it's worth a play if that's your steez. I won't knock that game at all. It just didn't live up to the hype that I had.
Hmm.
But anyways, all right. So the next game we're going to talk about is an unreleased game called Marvel Snap. Now, this is not a console game. It is not. This is your typical tablet, cell phone card game.
Yeah,
So it's
yeah.
sort of like Dungeons and Dragons. You build up your squad and you go to battle flipping cards. Do you have any experience playing games like that?
I played the Hearthstone.
Okay, so Hearthstone is the developers of this game. That's the
Um,
people, the same people who did this game.
so I always wanted to get into card games, but I just was never in the what
The
is it
circle,
the well, no more the situation.
the situation.
Or is it the situation? No, the situation.
Nah, it's
That's
a
correct.
situation. We're
Is
gonna
it
go
the
with
the
yeah.
situation? And to tell you the truth, I have not been in the circle, and I stepped towards the circle before, but it just we ain't vibing, and I
Yeah.
wish we was, but
Mm-hmm.
it's like that whole circle is just like it's just different, as far as from
Right.
what I experienced.
Yeah.
But yeah, card Hearthstone made it extra nice. Like
Okay.
I actually like the animations,
Okay.
so I'm pretty sure Snap is gonna be on that same level.
Yeah, I mean, they said it's pretty much the same type of game, just with Marvel characters. They did say
Mhm.
it's going to be a little faster than Hearthstone.
Oh, so
Which
you
me
dying
personally,
quicker?
I don't know, man. Personally, I've never played or seen Hearthstone. I just know it's a highly, it's held in high regard when it comes to that type of game. So
There's a learning
yeah,
curve though.
I assume it is.
Like, I mean, you gotta know, you gotta understand the cards, and the more you understand, like you can't just jump in there and play. Like in
Right,
the beginning, they got it like bots so you can train,
right, for sure.
but overall, when you really getting busy, you need to know the cards so you can know what to play.
Mm, okay. Well, I mean, this game drops October 18th. Excuse me. I will be downloading it just to check it out and see if it's a good vibe to catch, man. Might be one of those games you can hop on, when you don't have nothing to do for 15 minutes. You're sitting on the couch and bing bong into me, get
Mhm.
out of there. So hopefully it is something nice.
I'll say this:
Go ahead.
it Hearthstone was satisfying. Like it's
Okay.
not one of those games where it's just like it all comes down to are you into uh are you into card games or not?
Okay.
That's what it really comes down
Word.
to.
Hold on real quick. Shout out to Bruce. What up? What up? What up? What up? What up?
What up,
Yes, what's
Nightmare?
happening, Nightmare in the building? Check us out. Sunday, we do have another live show. Brother Nightmare will be on that. Believe that. All right. All right, let's get to the next game then, my boy. The next game is Marvel's Midnight Suns. Now, this is
Mm.
another game that it is on something that I haven't had a whole lot of experience with, but the ones that I have had experience with, I've enjoyed. So this is a strategical RPG. So this is more similar
Turn.
to the turn-based
Mhm.
XCOM type gameplay. Now I haven't really played a full on turn-based RPG, but I remember telling you about the game Transistor
Yeah,
where
yeah,
you
yeah.
can go, you can bounce back and forth.
I played
And
that one too.
yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed doing the turn-based portions of it. I didn't think I would like that, but once I got on there, I was like, oh yeah. And then the newest Final Fantasy, the limited time that I've played that, it kind of
Mhm.
got me on that train a little bit. Like, okay, I got my foot in the door. I kind of like the
Mm.
vibes that's going on in here. Excuse me. But I haven't fully put both feet in the door. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they
So
originated from the turn base.
yeah. So I don't know if you've seen anything on this game, but it involves okay, so I don't know who the villain of the game is, but it has Iron Man, has Blade, Doctor Strange. There's a few characters that I've never seen before, but they're in there too. And this is going to be the first game that there's an original character that you'll be playing as. I believe it's called the Hunter or something like that. So you get to build an original character within this game. So I think it sounds pretty cool. Does that move the needle for you at all, brother Bacon?
All right. All right.
Hold
Brother Bacon. Wait, oh, what was that? What was the game you just referred it to? SCOM?
Transist
No, the
XCOM.
yeah. So I played that,
Yeah,
and
XCOM. I played that before.
I wasn't really feeling it. You know
Okay.
that
Yeah.
that I never really was in the turn based. The only
Hmm.
reason why I like turn based with Final Fantasy was because Final Fantasy's story was just too dope.
Uh-huh. Oh
But
yeah.
as far as gameplay, I never really was into the turn-based, but I'm not going to talk about it right now. But what you was bringing up in the beginning of the beginning of this whole situation, or is it
Yeah,
situation? You was like,
yeah.
"What's your
What's
dream
your dream?
game?"
Dream. Yeah.
This is
Okay.
close.
It's close. Okay.
The turn-based threw it out a little bit. But
Okay.
whenever we talk about that, I'll explain to you and I'll let you know why it's close. So
Boom. Okay, no doubt. Yeah, I played XCOM, and that was definitely way back in the day when I played it. And I wasn't feeling it either. So it's definitely going to take a ill storyline for this game to hit me. But I'm willing to give it a try. I'll say that. It does drop this year in December, I believe, December 2nd or something like that. And I'll see what the review says. If it gets, them 8s and them 9s and 10s, I might go ahead and try it out just to be on some different. We'll see though. All right, man. Let's get into some of the nittiest, grittiest. You know what I mean? All right, man. You already know, man. You already alluded to it earlier. Insomniac Games, Marvel Spider-Man 2. I cannot wait for this game. Now, I can't front. I have played it, but I never finished the original Spider-Man from Insomniac. I did beat the Miles Morales joint on the PS5. This game is supposed to have both. I believe co-op play is a thing, and the villains are going to be Kraven the Hunter and Venom. And that sounds pretty dope.
Yeah. Marvel. I already know it's gonna be dope. Insomniac is like they've been consistent. They consistent like Mexican restaurants, man.
Facts. I like that right there. I like that. It'd be mad consistent, don't they? You take Taco Bell off the board. You put everybody else in there.
When you eat some Mexican, it was like, this ain't right.
I ain't never said that. Taco Bell is the only place that I might have said that. And I've had Taco Bell once in the last close to 10 years. Close to 10 years. But I like that reference. That was ill. That was super ill. Yeah, man, this is a game that I'm really hyped for. I think they pushed it back to 2023, and that kind of upset me, but perfect your games, y'all. Perfect your games. I'm not the one that's going to beat the drum on hurry up, I want my game now. That defeats the purpose. We want good games. We don't want games. We want good games. And I don't want to be a part of your experiment. Don't hit me with 17 updates because you got to fix all the stuff. I'm still here. My camera just be blanking on me every now and then.
It's all about them koala bears, that qual.
That qual, your Qualcomm's got to be on point. That's all we talking about.
Has to be on point. No static. The Qualcomm's got to be extra clear,
extra crispy, man. Quality over quantity for sure. Did you play? You played the original Spider-Man, right?
Yeah.
You didn't play the Miles. You saw it. You just didn't.
I did not play the Miles.
You gotta get on that one.
I need
Miles, and it's short too. So it's a good entry going into this second one. It's probably 6 hours. You can get it done in 5-6 hours. So, and they got a lot of.
You said you beat that one?
Oh yeah, I beat that one.
But not the first Spider-Man.
Nah. When the first Spider-Man dropped, I rented it. And
oh yeah, I remember.
Who is this? Look at this dude right here, boy. Hey, give him the voice though. Give it to him though. DeMage, hit him with it.
They give him the voice.
Yeah, let me get it. Ooh, sound like a diesel truck just hit the building. You know what I mean? Oh my God!
You're gonna have to get me on here sometime.
Oh, no doubt. I promise you, we'll get you
Definitely.
on.
All right, I'm going to let y'all get back to the check out going on.
All right, my boy.
All right, love you too.
No doubt. DeMage, the original son.
Man, I'll always love a special appearance.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that voice is real. If you heard that, Nah, he gets busy with that. What do you call it though? What is he? What is the
Man,
proper term of that?
I think it's called death metal,
It might be, but
death metal or something like that.
he has the voice. It's ridiculous. This
I
dude.
call it I call it bring the holy water.
Yes. It do sound like three devils in a party. It sound like three devils plotting on something bad. But nah,
Gotta bring
he's
the
dope at it. Whatever it is,
Yeah,
he's ill.
he's
He's
real
ill.
nice, real passionate about it
Yeah,
too.
and he can flick them. He got them strings and things too. He up in here
Man.
with it too. So yeah, no doubt. But anyways, yeah, I don't remember what we were saying, to be honest.
What was we was on
I forgot now.
No, we was on Spider-Man too.
Yeah, we on Spider-Man too, but I was saying something I didn't forgot what I was talking about. But very hyped for this game, regardless. The one element I want from this game, and I don't know what direction they're going with it, but Craven, he is a hunter. He is a hunter. He wants to get the biggest game. That's what he does. I want the game to feel like you're being hunted. I want it to, you know what I mean? You have that, like somebody's breathing down your neck the whole game. I want that. I want to be the hunted in this game. I don't want him to just be a standard villain that, oh, there's Craven. Let's get him. You know what I mean? I want him to be lurking in the background, really trying to get at you.
Okay, yeah,
You
yeah.
know
Kind
what I
of
mean?
what is that? What was that game that was similar to that? The zombie game. The zombie game. Dang, I can't believe I can't even remember
Dead
because
by
it's my
Daylight.
nope, nope. They got a whole bunch of them. I can't even believe I don't remember this game because they had it like that where they was hunting the big monster, the mutated monster was hunting her.
Did I play that? Are you talking about Resident Evils?
Resident Evil.
Okay. So
Resident
I haven't played a
Yeah.
Resident Evil game in a very long time. Though I heard the
Yeah.
new joints is fire.
It's just she's just chilling, and all of a sudden, boy come out of nowhere. You're like, oh shoot,
Jump scares.
Yeah, you gotta take off because
no doubt. That's ill. Yeah, I hope it's, you know, I guess in a similar fashion. I want.
you said you want to be the hunted.
Yeah, I want Craven to be Craven though. Like an arrow just come out of nowhere. You know what I mean? Like, oh, now I gotta figure out where the vantage point is that he's shooting from, and I gotta get away, or I gotta go see him, like stuff like that. So I don't know. I trust Insomniac Games. That's the thing for sure. Speaking of Insomniac Games, they also announced another game, Wolverine. No information on this game. They haven't released any information. They put out a little trailer that didn't really mean nothing. It just showed Wolverine in a bar.
Did you see any of the gameplay on that?
There is no gameplay for Wolverine yet. There's no gameplay.
I thought there was something put out where there was small pieces of slight gameplay.
If it is, it's the most top secret because
this is what I was thinking of. It kind of had a cross between like what was the game with the clickers?
Oh man, don't bring The Last of Us into this conversation.
Hey, look, it had that vibe because it seemed like it was going to have a story. I vaguely remember that it was some video out there with a slight piece of, because I saw something different than that little piece. Somebody was doing a review. You know what?
I don't know, man. If you find something, let me know. But as far as this game goes, being that it's made by Insomniac, the gameplay is going to be crisp. We know that.
Oh yeah.
Gameplay is going to be crisp. I would like to see cameos in this thing. To me, the ultimate would be the Hulk being the villain and actually getting a Hulk versus Wolverine matchup somewhere in this game. But I guess my number one request for this game would be brutality. Wolverine is brutal. He got the claws. He want to put them through you and rip you to shreds. So I kind of want to see some of that. You don't have to go over the top violence, But yeah, I want it to be brutal. I want him to give no F's when it comes to getting busy in this. So yeah, that's
Okay.
really all I want.
I see what I see.
What'd you see?
I see. If you want to, I mean, it got mad views, but it's called Marvel Wolverine gameplay trailer concept though.
Somebody put together a little something.
Yeah, and it's got the intro, and it looks kind of accurate. But yeah, if you ever get a chance to check that out, it got like 454,000 views.
Okay. Yeah, if you find out on your phone and send me a link to it, I'll peep it out after the show.
All right.
There's some dope concepts out there. There's a Superman game that has a concept out there that looks flames. Like the graphics, man, the world destructibility, everything. I don't know if it's a real game or not, but it looks fire. Fire.
The Superman game?
Yeah, it looks dope. But all right, so let's get to the next game, man. A surprise game that I didn't know was coming, but I'm here for it. And it's Untitled. Black Panther and Captain America game. Made by, hold on, I wrote it down because I forgot what the name. Skydance New Media. It is a game based on obviously Black Panther and Captain America back in World War II, and this is obviously before the Black Panther we know. You know, T'Challa. That's the one everybody recognizes. This one is Azuri, which is T'Challa's grandfather, which is ill. So we get to delve into more history of the Wakandans. There's 4 players to play as. So there's Captain, there's Black Panther, then there's what's his name? Gabriel Jones, who's a part of Captain America's squad, the Howling Commandos, which were in the first Captain America movie, consisted of Bucky Barnes and some other characters. I don't remember all their names, but be dope to play as him. And then there's Nanali, who's a Wakandan spy, basically. I thought she was part of the Dora Milaje, but she's not. She's part of the Wakandan spy network. So that makes it pretty interesting. We go to World War II. We get to see more Wakanda, how they are interacting with what's going on in the war. And then we get a couple more perspectives other than, Captain and Black Panther. Other than that, I don't know anything. Gameplay matters the most, but the story seems to be set up for a win. What do you think?
It's one of them ones. It's one of them ones when you say, hey, this is going to be coming out years later, it turns me off. I'm not. Hey, that's all I heard about it. Yeah, it said this is something that's coming years later, so they ain't even thinking nothing too much about it yet.
Oh, they are. They're in full development right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? These games take forever to make, bro. We know this. You're talking 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 years to make some games, man.
Crazy.
So to see how far they are in development, they're far enough to actually give us a teaser trailer. That's all we can say right now. And I appreciate them for that. They making it. A Black Panther game? A Black Panther game? Come on, man.
Oh, yeah.
And Cap?
Yeah, the official Black Panther game, I guess that's still a rumor.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that too, because this is not actually what I was thinking of when they mentioned Black Panther. There's a whole separate game possibly out there in the works for him solo dolo for show though. So you know what I mean? this is the game that has me more hype right now. Cap and Black Panther.
Oh yeah, the duo.
Yeah, the duo. And it's completely story driven. I believe they said it's a solo game. It's just not online. There's none of that extra stuff. It's just, you know what I mean? A solo story driven game. That's what I wanted to hear the most. So, all right. Next game. This game, I had it down as a rumor at first, But actually, I think it's been confirmed that EA is developing an Iron Man game, and that's about only information I have. They just announced this within the last couple of weeks, apparently, and I don't know how excited I am for it because you have EA attached to it.
Oh shoot.
EA can make games,
Mm.
but they sure can destroy some games too. Like there's some games out there, and the only thing that makes me confident, at least graphically and look wise, in this game is Anthem. You remember Anthem?
Yeah,
the
yeah,
game?
Anton. Yeah.
I don't know how that game failed because I didn't play it per se. I played the demo version of it, but graphically, that game was crisp.
Oh
It
yeah,
looked
yeah.
like it should have been the coldest thing to come out that year.
I think it was the timing that it came out. I think that's
Was
what
it?
it was. It just threw it threw the vibe off a little bit because that game was dope.
Was it?
I
Hmm.
played it a couple times.
Okay. Well, I didn't get hands on it that hard, but
Mhm.
when I saw it, I was like, yo, this game looks flames. So maybe somebody who had a hand in at least developing the look of that game could put their hands on Iron Man. You know, Iron Man has plenty of story to tell. So if they can make it a
Mhm.
solo game and not try to do nothing extra with it.
And then probably definitely gonna be an open world, being
Yeah,
Iron Man, kind of like
yeah,
a Spider-Man,
for sure. Yeah,
because everybody's gonna want to fly.
yeah, facts. Big facts. Yeah, that's automatic. It's got to be a big world. You can't just be in New York.
And I'm curious to see how they're gonna do with all his gadgets.
Oh yeah. I mean, well, yeah, that's his whole thing.
That's
So
gonna
they,
be clean how they put that
yeah,
together. If it's, I'm guessing. I bet you're not gonna be able to get everything all at once. You're probably gonna have to build him up.
facts. Oh, I guarantee that. It better be.
Or
It better be.
what it's gonna be like. You remember what is it the racing game Need for Speed? Remember when you
Mhm.
start Need for Speed, they
Yeah,
get you decked out right when you
yeah.
start,
Uh-huh.
but they was just giving you a taste, and then the real game start, and you got to build it up.
Yeah.
They're
They
gonna
gonna do
deck
that.
him out, give you a little taste of it. Be like, look, you want this? You better put that grind in.
Oh man. Oh, I mean that's pretty much damn near every game now. They try to make it last, give you the thrill of the satisfaction of building,
Mhm.
building your character and all that. So it's understandable, but it is kind of annoying sometimes too. It depends
Man,
though. Like God of War did it great though. They did not only let you upgrade, obviously your move sets were totally different by the end of the game, but they
mhm.
actually gave you a whole nother set of weapons to change how the gameplay is played almost. The Chains of Olympus versus the axe, that was totally different. I actually it's funny because I really didn't even mess with the Chains of Olympus like that. I'm not gonna
Hey,
lie.
that's for real.
I mean, I did for when you first got them, I did because I was just hyped. But then I started missing that callback, man. That axe throw,
Oh,
and then catch
yeah.
it back. Like, man, that's the most satisfying thing ever to me.
See that's giving me the vibe of that Thor hammer.
Yeah, true that, true that, true that, true that. You can do that in the
Thor hammer.
Marvel Avengers game. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. It don't feel the same though. I'm not gonna cap. I'm not gonna cap. It don't feel the same.
Hey,
But
God of War had it down. Everything in that game was crispy.
so crispy, and it's part two is coming. I don't know if they have it this year or is it going to be next year, but um, it's coming. It's definitely coming. All right, one more game, and then we're going to get to our dream game. I can't wait. And we just really talked about this. It's super rumored. Another one that I have caused to pause on a little bit because they're saying that EA is developing possibly this Black Panther solo game. The problem with EA is they want a bag. So I can just see microtransactions and all this extracurricular stuff that I don't want. Um, hopefully that's not the case. This
Wait,
is not
not to cut you off. Was EA the one that you said was going to be doing the Iron Man?
yes,
Look, they gonna put a twist on it and be like, look, this Tony Stark's to get all his powers. You're gonna have to. This is pay to play.
bruh. If you know Marvel fans like I know Marvel fans, it's gonna be a boycott. You don't play that. Nobody play that. Not no pay to play stuff. Nah, man. Forget that. Forget that. I'm not with it. But I don't know, man. I hope even if it's EA, I hope this is a true rumor that this game is coming. Like the Black Panther and Cap joint, that's gonna be fire, but it's based in World War II. This one I would hope will be more current. So we're getting more current tech, more current characters that we're actually seeing on TV as of now. So we're just getting more stuff that's current in this game. I hope, but who knows? Who knows? It's all about story, like we said before. All right, man. Are you ready for the dream?
Man, I'm ready.
It was all a dream. All right, man. First of all, take notice of my name. Oh, it cut me off. It's Anton, aka catching bodies on these sticks. You know what I mean?
Oh my goodness.
We catch bodies when we do play, except when I play you in Mortal Kombat.
Hey, man, hey, look.
That's it.
There's always time. It's gonna be there's gonna be some stuff added to that. I'm trying to tell you, I'm about to get this football. I'm about to get this 2K.
Word.
I mean, it's just there's something about the satisfaction of you losing in something that Mortal Kombat, you can throw that. You're like, hey, I don't like to lose, but okay, it's Mortal Kombat. But when I get you in Madden, that game or 2K, it don't even matter if I just win one game. You don't want me to win one game. You want it to be a shutout. No, man, it's coming.
Okay. I just want you to buy the games. The rest of it will work itself out. You know what I mean?
And we putting it online.
Come on, man. We already know that. We already know that. The Avic Ryuchi channel is going to have you being bodied.
Oh my gosh.
On Madden.
It's not going to make it to the channel.
Hey, don't record it if it ain't going to make it to the channel.
And I got to, because what if I don't record it and that's the one I win?
We all know it's going to be Cap. It's going to be Cap. That's all I can tell you right now. All right, man. I'm itching to hear what your Marvel Dream game would be, man.
Okay. As I was saying, like the other game, was it what was it called? The
Midnight Suns.
Midnight Suns. Okay, Midnight Suns RPG game. Okay. Not turn-based. A Marvel game with the depth of like World of Warcraft. Like a whole community, the whole like create your character, your base. You can start off your base, and it probably would have more than this one would probably have more than just 2 base, because World of Warcraft has the Alliance or the Horde. So Marvel would have what? Like each character would have their own base.
So you saying everybody would have a different character, or are you building a character like from scratch and developing powers?
You're building the character from scratch, but it's based off one of the Marvel characters. So whoever you want, Black Panther, Iron Man, whoever you want, and then you play. You know what I mean? And then whoever's on teams and whoever's on the side, it will be really in depth. But I mean, just the whole thing about it being like World of Warcraft, because World of Warcraft's pretty popular. And then it would open up. This is the okay. So here's the other thing. More than likely, people who play Marvel games, more than likely, are not the same people who's playing World of Warcraft. That's 2 different crowds. This whole concept would open people up to understand. Because I remember when I played World of Warcraft the first time, I was like, this game is trash. But then I just kept playing it. And then all of a sudden after that, it took my gaming soul. I had to leave it down. I had to be like, look, I got to let this go.
I remember.
Yeah. I was
Yeah.
like, no, I gotta back off. Now imagine that happened with Marvel.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So my thing is with it though. Okay.
Mm,
So World of Warcraft, there's no like cap on how many people can be on a map because it's just one map, right? Is
yeah,
that
and
right?
they keep expanding the map, but the map is huge.
Right. So the thing is, mm, with your idea, only way that I would rock with it is if there was a cap on there on a certain map. I wouldn't want no characters duplicated. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So
Oh yeah, but
Marvel has hundreds of different characters. Isn't not get it twisted. There's hundreds of different characters. But to make a good game, you can't put that many characters in it. You know what I mean? You can't be
mm,
that many games. So it have to be a cap on a certain every map, 30-ish, even maybe even
30.
60, because you can probably fit,
Now
6.
I think there's a cap. There's a cap, but it's like because they have multiple servers on World of Warcraft. That's what.
Okay.
So like, say me and you are gonna play. We have to join the same server to be able to play together,
Right. Okay.
or else they charge you. I don't know if this is back in the day, but they say you have a character on a server, you would have to charge your. I mean, you would get charged to get it transferred to
Mm,
another server, but they
okay.
don't call it server. They basically they have names for it. So it's like make sure you join such and such.
So everybody, do they create the servers or do the players create the servers?
No, the server's already created, and
Well,
there's probably about 20. I mean,
okay.
there's a lot of them.
So you attach yourself to a server and then you have other people hop on with you
Yeah,
on
and I
that
think I
particular.
think if a server get filled up, it closes and you can't get on that no more.
Okay. No, not a bad idea. It's going to be kind of similar to mine, just not as wide open as yours.
Mhm.
You probably already know my idea, man. I've been clamoring for this. This has been rumored, all that. But I need Mortal NetherRealm to make that Marvel fighting game, man. I need it. I
That would be
need that.
dope. That
I'm
would be
sick
nice.
of the Marvel Super Street Fighter style fighting games. That's weak to me.
Mhm.
That's whack. Don't get me wrong. They're probably good games. They're just not my vibe. I'm more of a Mortal Kombat guy. But
Mm.
yeah, and it should be called Battle World. In the comics, there is a thing called Battle World where
Oh, that would be nice.
Grandmaster and all these goons, they basically kidnap the heroes and put them in a place like, boom, y'all got to battle for your freedom. So that's just is the perfect setup for a fighting game for Marvel. And I've been dying to do that.
Man, that would be nice. And then you even I know you would be dedicated to that. And then give
Yes, I
time to
would.
you would
You just
you would catch these
look at
hands.
you, look at you already. Brother just impeding on my ideas, trying to say he gonna whoop me on the idea, ain't
Look, see,
he?
look, hey
But
man, that's actually an amazing idea.
they need to do it. I don't know why they haven't done it. It has to be contractual. It
It
has to
might
be.
be because someone ain't pitched it to him yet
Nah, bro.
and
There's
getting
no
that
way.
bag.
There's no way that um what's his name? Who's the head guy of Mortal Kombat? I don't forgot his name.
Oh, the good guy or the bad guy?
No, I'm talking about the developer of Insomnia, not Insomnia, but NetherRealm. What's his name? Um
Dang, you got me forgetting
Ed
too.
Boon. Ed Boon. Ain't that
Oh,
his name? Yeah.
yeah, Ed Boon.
He has heard this idea pitched to him many a times. I guarantee it. I guarantee
Mm,
it. First of all, he does injustice. So it's no way that he hasn't heard the opposite side of the fence of the idea. He knows. He knows.
mm,
It has to be contractual though. I mean, he's
mm.
probably obligated to another. Obviously, Mortal Kombat. He's never gonna let that baby go. So that's probably the next one he's working on. Injustice 3, I assume is coming. I assume. I haven't heard
Yeah,
anything.
he didn't. He just stopped saying stuff about Injustice. I think he snapped on Twitter once talking about
Did he?
stop saying stuff about Injustice 3. I was like, dang, that's all he
Yeah.
said. Stop saying stuff about Injustice 3.
That's funny. Hey, I'm sure it gets annoying because when fans are passionate, man, and he's an accessible guy. Everybody knows him. As far as if you're a Mortal Kombat head, you probably know who Ed Boon is.
Oh,
So it's just, he can't escape that. He just can't escape it. So, but yeah, that's my dream game, man. A Mortal Kombat-esque game with Marvel characters. Doesn't even have to be brutal like Mortal Kombat. It could be like Injustice. I'm down with that. I'm cool with that. Disney is not going to let their characters get decapitated and all that. They're just not going to do it. But Injustice.
What you could do? Load up dreams and get it popping.
Oh wow! Make it myself. In my Thanos voice, forget it. I'll do it myself. Bro, I could barely draw a stick figure.
Oh my god!
we not. I ain't gonna never disrespect the real ones out here doing these video games. I'm never gonna disrespect.
Gonna come out looking like Gumby.
Just different colors. Gonna be a whole bunch of more like Sub-Zero and Scorpion. Be a whole bunch of ninjas. They all the same with different colors. That's it. But all right. Well, I guess that's it on all the Marvel games, man. Is there any games that you are looking forward to that you know that are coming? That's not, affiliated with Marvel or anything. The next game you want.
And just April 23rd.
Is that the official release date for Mortal Kombat 12?
That is. It's either the 23rd or the 25th, but I know it's in April.
Okay. All right.
I'm ready. And I mean I'm definitely ready for the God of War, the new God of War coming out.
Oh yeah, for sure.
God of War came through. This is a thing that was so nice about God of War. Before it came out, I was kind of skeptical about it transferring from the old God of War to this new, because normally when you try something new, it's like you got to take some bugs out and all that. Man, they knocked it out the box the first time.
It is definitely my favorite solo campaign game of all time. It is definitely my favorite. It has no weakness. I can't think of a weak. There's nothing wrong with it at all. Story, graphics, gameplay, like there's nothing wrong with that game. It makes me worry for part 2. Excuse me, man. It kind of makes me worry. Like, what can you do better? You know what I mean? What can you do? You got to really step it up. You got to step it up.
It's probably gonna be the same thing, just different story,
bro. Like, has there ever been an iller fight than the first fight that you come across in God of War when he fights? I forget what they call what old boy, but he punches him over the house, and then y'all just go at it. Like that's the illest fight that I've ever been in on a video game. To me, it is.
I was feeling it. I was feeling it a lot.
Yes, that's my favorite fight. I think that was better than the boss, like all the bosses in the game. Like, it was the best fight in the game. I was kind of sad about that, actually. Now I think about it, I think I wasn't ready for it. That's what it was.
It hit you out of nowhere.
It was so out of nowhere.
They put it together so nice too.
Yeah, absolutely. What we got on here?
Man, you know what? Now that I think about it, something that just popped in my head.
Very hard, Bruce.
A Doctor Strange game.
Could be ill. Could be ill.
A Doctor Strange game would be extra nice. How they would implement them powers and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And it'd be cool, like if he could go to, instead of being like one area, it could make it where he could go to different universes. Oh man!
Just step through.
Oh just man! Step through. Yeah, like it'd be like Spiderman, but Spiderman is like this is the city.
Yeah, right.
With him, it'd be open world, but it'll be open world.
Yeah. I mean, I think they actually just they that's crazy you say that though, because they experimented with that technology in is it Ratchet and Clank where it's just hopping through portals and stuff like that into different worlds in the newest one.
Oh, okay.
So
I ain't
just
played the newest one.
yeah, that was like the main feature because the PlayStation 5 is loading speed was so fast that it could load a new world in such a quick pace.
Ooh.
And it was the first time that it was ever possible to do something like that. So a Doctor Strange game could possibly work, nowadays, and it not be cheesy. That's a good one
That
right
would be
there.
nice.
That would be ill. They actually got what's it called? On some magic stuff. It's the Harry Potter game. Hogwarts. If
Oh
you
yeah,
haven't if you've seen
that's
the
looking
gameplay,
nice.
it look ill. It looks ill.
That
And
was one that I had that on my buying list.
it looks very ill.
Yeah.
And I've never watched the Harry Potter movie, so I'm not in tune with what's going on in stories or anything, but the gameplay of that looks fire. Fire. I'm on board with that Doctor Strange idea, though. Absolutely. What else I was about to say? I'm looking forward to definitely God of War. The game called Forspoken, where it got the sister girl. She wielding
That
some
Forspoken.
magic,
That was
and
the set
she's
off of the
yeah.
PlayStation 5.
That game looked hard. That's coming next year, early next year. What was another one? It was another one I just thought of and I forgot it that quick. We said God of War already.
Mhm.
Dang, what was it?
What, a game coming out?
Yeah, it was another game coming out that I kind of wanted to peep out. Well,
What was
part
it
two,
on?
I still haven't finished Final Fantasy, but part two is going to come not too long from now.
What about Gotham Knights?
I mean, I'm interested.
It's
I saw.
multiplayer.
I know. I
Is
know.
it,
Yeah,
so
I know. I saw a little footage of Red Hood in there that got me like, okay, maybe I might. You know what I mean? I like Red Hood's character. I don't know why. I just do.
I
You
remember
saw.
you was kind of nice with Red
I
Hood.
was nice with him. I
Look,
ain't no
see,
kinda. I was nice.
look, I'm giving the props.
I
Hey,
appreciate it.
look, you like that finesse game. That's what you like.
Yeah, I mean his move set was just so arrogant. It was so hand to hand, but he would throw out sneaky bombs, pistol play. It was just he was brutal. He's a character I would love to see in Mortal Kombat because he fits the style. He wants to really give you these hands in the worst way.
Goodness.
You know what I mean? So yeah. Gotham Knights does look interesting though. I'm not gonna sleep on it. I'm gonna see what the people are saying about it before I jump out the window on it. But man, what was the other game?
What you say it was on?
What?
The other game that you talking about?
The funny part, I know it was a solo dolo for Shoto game, and I
It
just
was.
can't.
I know there was a game. There was a game that you brought up a while ago that I
Oh,
didn't
I
even.
know what it is. It's Wukong. That's
Oh,
what it is.
Wukong is
Wukong.
Wukong is
Oh
gonna be
my
nice.
gosh. Wukong might look doper than any game that I've seen thus far other than God of War. It's just far as like you can tell it's gonna be fun.
Oh
That
yeah,
action adventure, like Wukong looks crazy.
those big bosses.
Yeah, absolutely. They actually released some more gameplay footage of Wukong probably in the last month or so. It's a long
Oh, okay.
video too. You need to go peep that. Wukong is fire. It's gonna be
I'm
so
gonna
ill. I cannot wait.
have to look that up.
Yes, you should.
That game I'm gonna tell you, you brought this up a while ago. Um, Atomic Heart.
That look ill too. It looked
Yeah.
weird. It looked very weird. But the graphicals is fire. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good one. That's a good one. I'm glad you brought that one back. I don't know when I should I'm about to, man, never mind. I can't do nothing.
Well,
My keyboard died. I can't type.
dang.
That's
It's horrible.
a problem with having a Mac, man. This is why keyboard, man. It happens, so, but it's all good, man. Yeah, man. There's some games on the horizon. I've been kind of dead on video games. I'm gonna lie. Sports always keep me alive when it comes to gaming, but I need some new adventure, you know what I mean, type games in my life because I've kind of fell off. I have games that I probably should go back to playing, but I just kind of don't have no interest right now. So we'll see though. We'll see.
Mhm.
What was I gonna say? Oh, I was about to say something on camera that I can't say. Never mind.
Oh, oh
No,
my goodness.
it wasn't nothing crazy, but
Yeah.
you told me about something. You showed me something that you know what I mean. It's a surprise for later on, so I can't talk about it right now. But
Oh, okay,
yeah, you
okay.
know what I mean.
No.
You know what I'm talking about. Uh, I was gonna say how's that going, but I forgot. VR. VR though, PlayStation 5 VR too. I think people have started to be able to test it out. I've heard good things so far. Very fast. The graphics look good, crisp. The helmet fits good. Um, just on some test out stuff. So I think it's coming next year, man. Early next year. So
Gonna be wireless?
no,
No.
yeah, and no. So it's not a full. uh I don't even know what to call the PlayStation's first situation because it was so wired. It had like how many wires did it have coming off that thing?
That
It
was,
was it was ridiculous.
it had Lawnmower Man, that's what it had.
It was like Cerebro. Uh Professor X when he put his helmet on in the
Oh, yo,
chamber.
yo, that's exactly what it was.
But it has one single wire. It's like a USB-C type joint. One
Okay.
single wire. So you can imagine if you can buy 16 footer, you know what I mean?
Is
Just
it yeah,
long.
it's straight because I mean, that's what we do it with the Quest because that's the same, like,
Oh
connecting
yeah,
it to
that's
the
right.
PC.
Yep. So you can access other games and stuff.
Yeah,
So
it's not
yeah,
bad at all.
yeah. So I mean, I think they said it does it to use some of the graphical power of the PlayStation 5, like some of
Oh, okay,
the
yeah, that makes
strength.
sense.
That's what helps the visual fidelity and all that stuff. So I am hype about VR 2. I have dusted off the Quest 2. I have dusted off the Quest. I am back. I'm about to get back into my ping pong mode, my football mode, and you
Oh,
know,
dang, the ping pong.
yeah. I'm about to get back. You know, I was down and out for a minute, had the hurt phalanges or whatnot. You know, so
Gotcha.
I'm back. Trust me, I'm back. And I was on the drum joint the other day. Was killing it. Right back.
Dang, and
Getting
you know
some.
what? I forgot I got that game too.
Yeah.
I downloaded
Yeah.
I didn't even play it too many times.
And you need to what song is it called? Skull Wing. I think that song Skull Wing. That's the dopest one to me. That's my favorite song on there. I might bop that song without that game. That's how
Oh,
much I
dang.
like that. Just the guitar riffs and the drums on there. But yeah, man.
Hey, talking about some VR. Have you
Yeah.
heard about the Sandbox?
The Who?
Sandbox.
No.
All right, so this is kind of off subject just a little bit. In that, there's a place called the Sandbox, and it's
Mm-hmm.
the best VR situation I've seen.
On
Like,
some what though?
like by far, kind of like you know how you was like, have you ever been to the escape room?
No, but Bruce has brought it up that we should
Okay,
go.
so it's similar to like an escape room, but I'm talking about like vibe wise. You're
Mm-hmm.
going to an area, of course
Right.
you ain't escaping, but you have a VR and it's a huge room and it's a group of you. VR, you got guns and you pick what you want to do. You want to go to the haunted mansion, uh
Mhm.
Deadwood Mansion, I think it's called, and it's just a huge environment and all of y'all are in there at once.
So it's called the Sandbox.
Yep, Sandbox. They got footage online that you can check out, and I think right now you can pre-order. Like, it ain't open yet. I think it
Oh, it's
opens
not open.
no, I think it opens next month, but you get 60% off if you order in advance. Like, book it in advance, I mean.
I'm about to write it down while I'm thinking about it. I always need something new to do. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. They took it there. Like, the thing that set it off was the gun selection, the environment, and the you put the vest on.
So
So
you can
you
feel.
you're feeling all that.
Okay, that's ill. That's super ill. I need one of those. I need one of those for the VR at the crib. They make them. They're expensive though. They're expensive. I don't jump out the window on expensive stuff. I'll leave that up to you. You tell me how I go.
And you need to go ahead and grab this.
Yeah, it is what it is, though. All right, man. Well, I think that's the show, bro.
That's what's up.
We didn't talk video games. Hopefully, we can do this again soon. Hopefully, some new video games are announced because I haven't heard nothing new in a minute. All these games we talked about, besides a couple of these Marvel games, we've been hearing about these for quite a while now. So hopefully we get some new things coming around the corner. PlayStation 5 is almost 2 years into its lifespan. We need some more games. Bruh. We need some more. My bank account might not say that, but
oh my gosh,
you already know, man. That's
game,
70.
You better game fly it up.
I thought about it though. I'm not gonna lie.
Thought about it.
I absolutely have.
Man, you have history of thinking about it.
I know it. You're gonna bring on some more. I saw you think about it.
I saw you think about it. It was so focused.
Oh man. Oh my gosh. Classic stuff, y'all. Classic. All right, man.
All right.
Appreciate y'all tuning in. Whoever did tune in. We got more shows coming this weekend. We're going to catch up on She-Hulk tomorrow. Sunday, we're going to do a fun show. I don't want to talk about it quite yet. We haven't ironed out all the details, but it's going to be fun. We'll have Bruce, Jamar probably on there, maybe even Taylor Day. And we'll go from there. Please hit the subscribe button. If you didn't comment now, comment later. And we maybe have some future topics that will cover your comments, depending on what you're talking about. Plug yourself, Avic. Tell them where they can find you in the future, right now, tomorrow, and yesterday.
Just go on YouTube and type in Avic Ryuichi, and I don't want to hear nothing about why you call it Avic Ryuichi. The name is not simple. Type it in. Just type it in. And subscribe, do all that stuff. Stuff is coming. All right. I've been building over here, so don't go in there and look and be like, he ain't uploaded for like a month. I know. I got y'all. Just subscribe.
Okay.
Got y'all.
What's the Barsbarians?
Hey.
Yep. Another channel he got too. So
hey, I got some stuff coming too.
He's tapped in. I
got some stuff coming.
Absolutely.
It's gonna be like I think there was like this new hurricane coming. My stuff's about to come like that. And it's definitely probably coming before that. Go ahead and Google that.
All right. You heard it first.
Hey,
Phoenix.
I put it out there. That's crazy. Timestamped. My bad. What about Phoenix?
I was just about to shout out Phoenix. We on our way. Not this weekend that we're about to embark on, but the following weekend. Me, Brother Abbott, Brother J Camp, Joe, Danny, a host of others. We're gonna be out in Phoenix in your neck of the woods. What's happening, Phoenix?
Oh, shoot.
You know what I mean?
Hey, Joe, I got my hoodie ready.
You got your bro, you gonna die in that hoodie. I'm just telling you, boy, it's about to be hot on another level out there.
Hey, man, hopefully you should do some Simply Marvelous in Phoenix. Upload that.
We'll see. We'll definitely have to get one show in at least because
I mean, look,
we'll be gone for the weekend.
Not to throw any ideas out there or anything, but I mean, it would be kind of dope if you did find like a comic book store in Phoenix and did something revolving around that.
We'll see. I was just up in the comic book store today. Copped Brother Bruce some flash for his B-Day, so you know what I mean.
Okay.
How we doing it? That's all. But all right, man. I appreciate you coming on the show with your boy.
I appreciate you having me.
Indeed, indeed. Until next time, this is Simply Marvelous. I am Anton. That is Avik Ryuchi. And did I say it right? Hold on, let me Ryuchi, right?
Nope.
Ryuichi.
That's closer right there.
Ryuichi.
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 Yeah.
Avik Ryuichi.
Anybody want to know? It's Son of Dragon. That's what it means. I thought it was dope. Come on now.
Oh man,
I thought it was dope.
No, I ain't mad at it. People gonna get a hold of that one though. Why you itchy, man? Why you itchy, man? What you got the one things?
Oh my gosh.
It just hit me when you get with the correct pronunciation.
Hey, the curse of Nate.
Avik Ryuichi.
No matter what.
No, it's all good, man. It's an ill name though. All right, bro.
Brandon. Yeah.
We out. Simply Marvelous. Peace.
Peace.